It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense up to the line fast. Now Jackson off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
1st down, here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Jackson throwing here. Caught, nice gain left side. He has room past the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They send the tight end in motion. On target to Worthy. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okonkwo brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Herbert back to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Herbert from the gun. Finds his man. It's Worthy. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Chiefs are on the move here. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
He's keeping it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, a run with Conner. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Milton Williams making the stop. Working quickly here. Jackson now on 3rd. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a one-score game before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And this return is brought to a halt just across the 10. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Starting at the 10. Returns looking good so far. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running left, this is Barkley. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Lamar. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, The coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley, 67 yards. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. A give to the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Throwing, Young. It's caught on the right side at Smith. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
A first down carry for Smith. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Young. Now a short one to Gesicki. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Young. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Emmitt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Young. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Emmett. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They'll stay on the ground with Emmett. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Inside handoff, Smith. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now here's Young. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Nick Bosa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Young will set to throw. It's caught. Smith. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Fred Taylor, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. On play action, Young. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Room past the 35, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Smith running right. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this 3rd quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game?
Jones goes diving, and he's got it. 11 yards for number 11. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Touchdown, Saints. Michael Mayer from 8 yards out. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On the move to his left. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Young working out of the gun. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Mike Burton taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. The point after, good by Groupie. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now it's Jackson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Fielded just inside the 30. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Past the 20. 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Vision on the run here. This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game. It's Young off play action. He'll buy some time right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Well, I get
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one, and I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind, but I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll take an option to the right on 1st down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and very long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Jackson's going to go on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut. They caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Daniels off the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Daniels to throw on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Play fake here, Daniels. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's out the clear. And the Saints will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets this to Michael Mayer. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Tossing this out to Connor. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Blitz coming, Lamar. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. David Njoku, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He'll take this at the 10. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. This, our last play of the quarter. On first down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start with 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Greg Newsome has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Jackson now on 3rd. Jones rails it in. And he's on the level. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now they'll try the point after. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Daniels on first down. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Eagles working here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Saints get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown.
Hey, man, I saw the news, saw that you won Offensive Player of the Year. I just want to say congratulations to you and your family. What a great year. Keep balling, keep grinding, and just know next year, I'm getting that award. I don't care what anybody says. All right, good luck, though. Enjoy that.
What up, my guy? This is exactly what we talked about when you were drafted. Offensive Rookie of the Year, you flat out balled from start to finish, and this is only the beginning. Can't wait to see more.
Hey, man, congratulations on making it to the biggest game of the season. You know, this is the only game that matters. And in this game, I need you to give everything that you got, like your life depends on it, for your family, for the organization, for the last name on the back of your jersey. I need you to believe that, all right? So good luck, ball out, and we'll be watching.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Cowboys, and it's all up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. tonight with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building. It's a battle to raise it at midfield. The Cowboys and here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Running back sent in motion. Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. That's the end of one here in... Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. Second quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Back to the well again. And they'll bring him down after an all-right gain. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. Dak off the play fake. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a The Cowboys and their running back about to get back to work. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
On first down, they'll run. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. And it's the Cowboys who have 2nd and 4. From the 46. This one finds Gage. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 17. The back's got it. And in for the Dallas touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
The Cowboys. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. The rest of the home teams. Lone back gets the handoff. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Trying to work quickly now. Prescott now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. The home teams. They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10. This set it down starts with an option right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely.
The home teams returning. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Escapes a defender.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's a give up the fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Toss to the right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Dak now from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th. This offense headed. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. They've got first down from the 31. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he only gets a little here, down inside the 35. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Handoff to the back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that's it. Once again, the Dallas Cowboys are Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell ready to make the presentation as the Lombardi Trophy returns to the Dallas Cowboys, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Huard. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.